Engaging the enemy. On the move, weapon pod. On the move, weapon pod.
Acknowledged.
Yes, sir.
Loud and clear.
Open the garage, boys. Big boys are
On
backing
my way.
down. Big boys are backing down. On the move, weapon pod. On the move, weapon pod.
Go ahead, HQ.
Requesting evacuation. Open the garage, boys. Target acquired. Fire at will.
Acknowledged.
Vehicle incapacitated. Big boys are backing down. Lock and load.
Destination. Drop yourselves in, boys.
Waiting orders. Engaging the enemy. Open the garage, boys. Engaging the enemy.
Heading out.
Open the garage, boys.
Drop yourselves in, boys. Drop yourselves in, boys.
Welcome back. Target acquired. Fire at will. Target acquired. Fire at will.
Heading out. I'm listening.
Open the garage, boys. On the move. Weapons
At
hot.
your service. 5x5.
Engaging the enemy. Big boys are backing down.
Understood.
Yes, sir. Target acquired. Fire
Lock
at
and
will. Let's dance. Yes, sir. Target acquired. Fire at will. Engaging the enemy. Full speed ahead. Welcome back, Big Tin Can. Target acquired. Fire at will. Full speed ahead. Open the garage, boys. Engaging the enemy. Awaiting
Loud and
orders.
clear.
At your service.
On my way. Go ahead, HQ.
Target acquired. Fire at will. Acquired. Fire at will. Vehicle incapacitated. Welcome back, Big Tin Can.
Heading out.
Big boys are back in town. Lock and load, let's dance. Requesting evacuation. Awaiting orders.
Drop yourself
Welcome back,
in,
Big
boys.
Tin Can. Big boys are back in town. Lock and load, let's dance. On the move, weapon pod.
In the 5x5.
Awaiting orders. Requesting evacuation. Welcome back, Big Tin Can. Target acquired.
Destination?
Fire at will.
Acknowledge. Destination. Understood.
Waiting orders. At your service. Speed ahead. Welcome back, Big Tin Can. Welcome back, Big Tin Can. On the move, weapon pod. Big boys are back in town. Lock and load, let's dance. Target acquired. Fire at will.
Destination. 5x5.
Big boys are back in town. Engaging the
I'm
enemy.
listening. Loud and clear.
On
Destination.
the move, weapon pod.
Destination. On my way.
Yes, sir. Lock and load, let's dance. At your
Destination. On my way.
At your service.
Loud
Boys
and
are back in town.
Destination.
Welcome back, Big Tin Can. On the move, weapon pod. Target acquired. Fire at will. Weapon pod. Yes, sir. Speed ahead. Waiting order. Speed ahead. Back, Big Tin Can. Run, boys. Lock and load. Let's dance.
Understood.
Open the garage. Target acquired. Fire at will.
Destination. On my way.
Open the garage, boys. Target acquired. Fire at will.
I'm listening. In the 5x5.
Open the garage, boys. On the move, weapon pod. Full speed ahead. At your service.
I'm listening. On my way.
Open the garage, boys. Big Tin Can. Engaging the enemy.
I'm listening.
Target acquired. Fire at will.
Destination?
Awaiting orders.
Go ahead, HQ.
Open the garage,
Target
boys.
acquired.
Engaging
Go
the
ahead,
enemy.
HQ.
Target acquired. Fire at will.
Acknowledged.
Full speed ahead. Awaiting orders.
Destination? Drop
Open the
yourselves
garage.
in. I'm listening. Drop yourselves in, boys.
Open the
Welcome
garage,
back,
boys.
Big Tin Can.
Target acquired. Fire at will. On the move. Weapons hot. Yes, sir. Target acquired. Fire at will. Target acquired. Fire at will. Engaging the enemy. Requesting evacuation. Retreat! Evacuate the wounded! Welcome back, Big Tin Can. Welcome back, Big Tin Can. At your service.
I copy that.
Open the garage, boys. Lock and load, let's dance. Lock and load, let's dance. Target acquired, fire at will.
Loud and clear.
Yes, sir.
Heading out. Go ahead, HQ.
Understood. Big boys are back in town. Big boys are back in town. Engaging the enemy. On the move. Weapons lock and load. Let's dance.
Understood. I'm listening. On my way. Go ahead, HQ. Understood.
Big boys are back in town. Welcome back, Big boys are back in town. garage, boys. Yes, sir.
Understood.
Welcome
Understood.
back, Big Tin Can. On the move, weapons hot. Awaiting
On the
orders,
move.
weapons hot. Yes, sir.
Understood.
Big boys are backing down.
Loud and clear.
On the move, weapons hot.
Destination.
Speed ahead. At your
Loud and
service.
clear. Destination.
Yes, sir. On the move,
I'm
weapons hot.
listening. Heading out. Understood.
Yes, sir. At your service. Open the garage, boys. Big boys are backing down.
I copy that.
Yes, sir. Target acquired. Fire at will. Engaging the enemy.
Acknowledged. On my way.
At your service. Speed ahead.
Understood.
At your service.
On my way.
Big boys are backing down.
I copy that. Go ahead, HQ. Understood. Go ahead, HQ. In the 5x5.
Requesting evacuation.
Drop
Big
yourself
boys
in,
are backing
boys.
down.
Heading out.
Awaiting orders.
Acknowledged.
Big boys are backing down. Yes, sir. Speed ahead.
Acknowledged. I copy that. Acknowledged. Heading out.
Target acquired. Fire at will. Vehicle incapacitated. Full speed ahead. At your service. Target acquired. Fire at will. Welcome back, Big Tin Can.
Acknowledged. Destination. I'm listening.
Awaiting orders.
Drop yourselves in, boys. Go ahead,
Speed
HQ.
ahead.
On my way.
Engaging the enemy. Engaging the enemy. Lock and load. Let's dance. Welcome back, Big Tin Can.
Understood. Understood.
Lock and load. Let's dance.
Destination 5x5. I copy that. Acknowledged.
Requesting evacuation. Open the back, Big Tin Can. Engaging the enemy.
Go ahead, HQ. Acknowledged. Drop yourselves in, boys. I'm listening. Acknowledged. In the 5x5. Drop yourselves in, boys. Acknowledged. I copy that.
Back, Big Tin Can. Target acquired. Fire and waiting orders.
Heading out.
On the move. Weapon pod.
Drop yourselves in, boys. Acknowledged.
Retreat. Evacuate the wounded. Big boys are back in
I
town.
copy that. Go ahead, HQ. Acknowledged.
Big boys are back in town.
I'm listening. 5x5. Heading out. Destination. Copy that. On my way.
At your service.
On my way. Understood.
Yes, sir.
Understood. In the 5x5.
Engaging the enemy.
I copy that.
Awaiting orders.
Drop yourselves in, boys.
Vehicle incapacitated.
Drop yourselves in, boys. Go ahead,
Hurry,
listen loud and
evacuate the
clear.
wounded.
Heading out. I'm
Target
listening.
acquired. Fire at will. Big boys are back in town. Engaging the enemy. On the move. Weapons hot. Lock and load. Let's dance.
Destination. Drop
At your
yourself in,
service.
boys.
Go ahead,
HQ. On my way.
Welcome back, Big Tin Can. Big boys are back in town. On the move. Weapons hot.
Drop yourself in, boys. Go ahead, HQ. I copy that. Loud and clear.
Waiting orders.
Go ahead, HQ.
Speed ahead.
Go ahead,
On the
HQ.
move. Weapons hot.
I'm
Target
listening.
acquired. Fire at will. Engaging the enemy. Vehicle incapacitated. Big boys are back in town. Lock
Go
and
ahead,
load.
HQ.
Let's dance. On the move. Weapons hot. Lock and load. Let's dance. On the move. Weapons hot. On the
I'm
move.
listening.
Weapons hot. Retreat! Evacuate the wounded! Big boys are back in town. Target acquired. Fire at will.
Destination. On my way.
At your service. Speed ahead.
I copy that.
Big boys are back
Welcome
in town.
back, Big Tin Can.
Lock and load. Let's dance.
Welcome back, Big Tin Can.
Target acquired. Fire at will.
On my way.
At your service. Lock and load. Let's dance. At your service. Engaging the enemy. Engaging the enemy. Lock and load. Let's dance. Fire. Fire at will. Vehicle incapacitated. Open the garage, boys. Engaging the enemy.
On my way.
Open the garage, boys. On the move, weapons hot.
Go ahead, HQ. Hide 5x5. Go ahead, HQ.
On the move, weapons hot. Engaging the enemy. Engaging the enemy. Engaging the enemy. Lock and load, let's dance. Engaging the enemy. Lock and load, let's dance. Lock and load, let's dance.
Go ahead, HQ.
On the move, weapons hot.
On my way.
Yes, sir. Lock and load, let's dance. Evacuate the wounded. Fire at will. Welcome back, Big On the move,
Tin.
weapons hot.
I copy that.
Yes, sir.
Loud and clear.
Big boys are back in town. Open the garage, boys. Lock and load, let's dance.
Destination.
Lock and load, let's dance. Lock and load, let's dance. On the move, weapons hot. Target acquired. Fire at will.
Acknowledged.
Open the garage, engaging the enemy. Awaiting orders.
Go ahead, HQ. On my way. Go ahead, HQ. Drop yourselves in, boys.
Welcome back, Big Tin Can. Open the garage, boys. On the move, weapons hot. Lock and load, let's dance.
Destination. Loud and clear. Destination.
Engaging the enemy. Lock and load, let's dance. Lock and load, let's dance. On the move, weapons hot. Yes, sir. Target acquired. Fire at will. At your service.
Heading out.
Full speed ahead.
I'm listening. Drop yourselves in, boys.
Big boys are back in town. Open the garage, boys. Welcome back. Target acquired. Fire at will. Yes, sir. On the move. Weapons hot. On the move. Weapons hot.
In the pipe.
Awaiting
5
order.
On my way.
Welcome back, Big Tin Can. Welcome back, Big Tin Can. Lock and load. Let's dance.
Acknowledged.
Awaiting orders. At your service. Load. Let's dance. Engaging the enemy.
Heading out.
At your service. Welcome back, Big Tin Can.